Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a favorites video. This is actually going to be for July and August because I did not do a favorites video for July, and I definitely wanted to talk about the products that I was loving for July because I'm still loving on them right now. And some of these products are going to seem really summer vibe type products, but I know we're moving into fall and everything, but like I said, this is for July and August. So I'm still loving on these products right now because it's still hot outside. I'm not ready for fall, but y'all seem to be ready for fall. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna have some fall favorites for you guys, but ew, there's a fly in here. But I have non-makeup and makeup favorites. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna start with something I've never mentioned on my channel before, but this is actually a toothpaste, and you can see like I've killed this. This is the Colgate Optic White Platinum High Impact 4 Shades Visibly Whiter toothpaste. So the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I am a heavy coffee drinker. I drink coffee every single day, and we all know that coffee can stain your teeth and make your teeth look less white. So I always use or try to use a whitening toothpaste at least once every so often, like every couple of months, just so I can get my teeth back white. And seriously, you guys, I cannot tell you how many compliments I've received like in person from people saying how white my teeth are, and I'm like, all I do is use a toothpaste. I don't do any whitening. I don't get my teeth whitened at the dentist. I literally just use this toothpaste. So again, this is the Colgate Optic White Platinum High Impact. I just repurchased this toothpaste, so yeah, that's definitely a favorite. I love that toothpaste. It tastes really good. It doesn't burn. It doesn't make your gums really sensitive, and I don't think that it wears away like your tooth enamel, because some whitening products do that so that they can get rid of those layers, but that one doesn't. It feels fine on my teeth, so I really like that. So the next product is some skincare. This is the Kiehls Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask with Amazonian White Clay, and it intensively purifies to minimize pores. So this is just a little baby size that I got in a subscription box or something, but I really like this mask. It feels really tingling and invigorating when I put it on my skin. This is what it looks like. So it actually looks like a clay mask. You only need to wear it for about 10 minutes, and it really does make my pores and my skin feel really clean, and it definitely has diminished some pimples that I've had, some whiteheads. It just made them look a lot smaller the next day and less red. So I really like this. I would definitely repurchase the full size, especially because they sell this at Ulta, so I can get points for this. But this is a really nice mask, and I've been using it and loving it. There had been a time where I didn't use masks. I only just did my regular skincare routine, but now I've started incorporating masks back into my routine, and this one is definitely a go. In addition to skincare, I added something else new to my skincare. So this is from the brand The Ordinary. Everyone talks about The Ordinary, saying how they are a stellar skincare company and you need to try them, and they have something for everybody. So I decided to get the glycolic acid 7% toning solution. This is supposed to help with clearing up your skin, getting rid of texture, helping with pores, helping with matte oily skin, like to mattify your skin. This is just supposed to help with a lot of things, and it's just a toner. You just put it on after you cleanse your face at night with a cotton pad, and it's supposed to just work magic. I've only used this a couple of times because I do not use this every single night, but when I do use it, I definitely notice a difference in my skin when I wake up the next morning, and it just looks really clear. My pores look smaller, and my skin just looks healthier, a lot better. So I do really like this. Okay, and then last, for a non-makeup product, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shimmer Body Oil. I'm actually wearing this right now. I think this is definitely my favorite body oil that I've tried this summer, but this one is my favorite. Like I said, I'm wearing it right now. I just love how this one, and it's gonna sound weird and gross, but this one makes you look like you're sweating. It makes you look, I can't really describe it, because sweating is the only thing that I can say, because it doesn't make you look wet like you just got out of the pool. It just makes you look really dewy and glowy and like you've been sweating at the beach. but it's a good kind of sweaty look. It just makes your body look really dewy and glowy and healthy. And the shimmer is like a really nice fine shimmer. It's not super like bam glittery in your face, but it just gives your body a nice glow. And I can't explain it, but this is definitely the best shimmer oil that I've tried this summer, and it was worth the price tag. It was like $38-$39, but it was worth the price tag. I really like it. So let's get into some makeup. I'm gonna start with complexion products because I have quite a few of those. So I'm gonna start with primers. First, this is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield SPF 50 Skin Shielding Primer. I've talked about this in a couple of my other videos. Basically, this is a all-natural zinc oxide mineral sunscreen. And because of that, it does give your skin a white cast. If you put this on, it is not a universal tint like how this claims that it is. It says universal tint on it, but believe me, it's not. It definitely leaves a white cast. But this holds my foundation on my face all day. I do not get oily when I use this. I don't know what it is about this mineral sunscreen that's in here, but I do not get oily. My makeup does not transfer. My makeup does not wipe off. It stays matte all day. I can literally get through a 10-11 hour work day and my face does not get shiny. I do not need to touch up, and it doesn't clog my pores, because I was worried about the fact that it is so heavy duty that it was going to clog my pores, and it absolutely does not. And I love the fact that it's SPF 50, so it's protecting my skin. This is definitely up there in holy grail status. I wish that it didn't have the white cast, but once I put my foundation over top of it, I can't even see it. It's just like I just wish that it didn't have that. So this is definitely one of my favorite primers right now. And then another one of my favorite primers, this is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've also talked about this in a video. I love this primer. You can see that I've used up a good bit of it, and I actually have another one on standby because it's just that good. Now, if you have oily skin, this is not going to be a mattifying type of primer. You will have to do some extra measures to make sure that your skin doesn't get oily, but when it comes to perfecting your face and making you look flawless and airbrushed and like you have a filter on, this is definitely going to do that with any foundation that you put on top of it. I love it. I'm wearing it today. This is just definitely one of my favorite primers, most definitely. This doesn't really fall into the primer category, but I'm going to mention it right now. This is the e.l.f. Matte Blotting Mist with Kyle and Clay. Again, this is something else that I've mentioned in other videos, but basically this is a spray to get rid of shine on your face. I just use this after I apply my foundation and my highlight concealer. I use this to spray my face to basically take away the oil and the shine from those products, and then I continue on with using setting powder and baking and all of that. I love how this makes my skin look. I love that it actually takes away the oil and makes my skin look really matte. The powders in here really do the job that they're supposed to, and I just think this is an overall great product. Would definitely repurchase it. So I have 3 foundations here to talk about. The first one is the Toothpaste Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I've recently fallen back in love with this. The only negative I have is that this is not my color. This is in the shade Mahogany. I need to buy Chai. That would be my correct shade in this foundation, but I've been mixing it with some other foundations that I have, and I just really been enjoying this. I want to go ahead and use this one up so I can get my correct shade. It has a little marking on it because I am doing a project pan right now, and I decided to put this in there so that I can use it up and get my correct shade. But I love that foundation. It wears well, it looks flawless on the skin, and I even love the smell of it. It has that peachy creamy type of smell, and I really like it. Then I have the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. I recently tried this out, and this is such a great everyday foundation. It really does blur your skin and make you look flawless. It's supposed to have like a blurring effect, and I really feel like it does. It wears well all throughout the day. I did get oily when I wore this foundation, but after blotting away my oils, the foundation still looked perfect. It didn't move, it didn't budge. Not much came off on the paper towel, so that means that it's really lasting on the skin, long lasting on the skin. So I really enjoyed this foundation, would definitely recommend it. This is really good. And then last but not least, I have my Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. Okay, so long story short, I was supposed to do a review and everything on this foundation and the concealer, but I picked my wrong shade like 2 or 3 times with this foundation, and I just got so overwhelmed and so irritated with the shade range of this foundation because I was ordering it online from Ulta because my local Ulta did not have the colors that I needed. I was ordering this online, and every time that I got the wrong shade, I would have to return it in store and then wait for my points to go back on my account and then order it again because I ordered this with points. But I would have to wait again, then order it again, wait on shipping and everything, wait for it to get to my house. And I just got so frustrated with the shade range. And then they finally brought all the shades to my local Ulta, but at that point I was just like, I don't even want to do the review on this foundation anymore because I'm just so irritated with finding my color. So now I have the color 70WY. I'm wearing this foundation today. I still don't feel like it's my perfect color match for this foundation, but it's just gonna have to do because I'm not getting another one of these foundations. The foundation itself is incredible. I really like this foundation. It dries down so fast when you're putting it on your face. You literally have to work sections at a time because it dries down so fast. And when it dries down, it is transfer proof. Like you can touch your face, lean on your face, whatever. It's not going to make any marks. It's transfer proof. It's definitely waterproof because I got caught in the rain wearing this foundation, and like I had water droplets all over my face, and when they started running down my face, the foundation did not pick up with the water and start like smearing or doing any of that. I literally just blotted it away and it looked like nothing ever happened, like I didn't even get my face wet. So it's definitely waterproof. It feels so lightweight. When I first applied this, it kind of reminds me of my Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation, which y'all know I love. So I really like the consistency of this foundation. It's just really nice. I just cannot find my correct shade, and I'm just a little tight about that. But the foundation itself, I love it. I'll make it work. I'll deal with it. So now I'm gonna move on to a highlighter palette that I have been obsessed with recently. I'm wearing it today. This is the Colourpop Crush on You Supershock highlighter palette, and this is what it looks like. It basically came out last year for the fall time, and I have been digging into this palette so heavily. I like to use it with what brush? The Morphe M531, which looks like this because I feel like it fits right here on my cheeks and it picks up the product really nicely, and I can just apply it right there on my face and it just looks so good. Supershock highlighters are so intense and beaming in your face, like they are literally blinding. They do tend to emphasize texture a little bit, but they are just so blinding and beautiful. I feel like it's worth it to emphasize a little bit of texture. So I've really been loving this Supershock cheek palette. Last couple of things are some palettes and then one lip product. Yes, I only have one lip product to talk about. So I have 2 palettes from Colourpop that I have just been absolutely enjoying. The first one is the SOL palette. This has been my go-to like summer easy effortless palette right here because I love just taking this shade as my brow bone highlight, putting this one in my crease, and then using this brown one as my little faux liner like I always do. And it's just a gorgeous palette. This can be used on the inner corner. I've just really been loving this as my go-to summer palette, and I want to create more looks using this palette, but summer is basically over. I just really like the colors and the layout of this palette. I've also used this one here called Motel in the middle. It's just really pretty. So yeah, I've been obsessed with that palette. And then another one, this is newer to my collection. This is the Kuraki and Colourpop Brown Sugar palette. I just used it in my previous video, which was the chatty get ready with me video, and I did a really simple everyday look. I know for a fact that I'm going to be taking this palette with me on my cross-country move to Arizona because this just creates really pretty effortless everyday looks, and it is perfect for a brown girl. Like, this is so brown girl friendly. It's ridiculous. Like, how can you not like this? So I love this palette. I'm definitely going to take it with me traveling. And then it's also a very fall palette. I feel like this would work perfectly for the fall. So I'm definitely going to be taking that one with me on my trip. And then last lip product, last product is a lip product, and this is from Colourpop. This is their Lippie Balm. So I finally tried out their lip balms for the first time. This is in Bellini BB. First of all, it smells amazing. It smells like peaches. It kind of smells like a peach mimosa or something, some type of peachy alcoholic drink. Smells amazing to me. But this is really hydrating. I put this on my lips before I go to bed, and then sometimes I will put this on my lips before I go and work out, and it just hydrates my lips and makes them feel really good and smooth. I love a really moisturizing type of lip balm. I don't like the waxy feel from like chapstick and stuff like that. I don't like that waxiness. I like a really hydrating lip balm, and that is exactly what this is. But I expected nothing less from Colourpop because they are amazing. But anywho, you guys, that is everything that I have to talk about for my favorites for July and August. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then you already know, give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And if you are new, you should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that you are notified every single time that I upload a video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.